Hey guys, know it's been a while since I put up a video. I'm going to be going to Gen Con this year and got a lot of stuff in the works on the side, but what I wanted to show you really quick was I had a rather fruitful day at Goodwill, and I want to show you how you could take advantage of running across some things here. Now, what you're taking a look at is a non-standard towel unit. It's called an Orca. It's something you can get from Forge World. It's pretty cool. It's got, let me see if I can pull this down a bit. As you can see, it's got troop capacity, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can put in it. Pretty slick looking piece. I really loved it the first time I saw it. And I was walking through Goodwill, and I ran across something that now granted, this is way bigger than that model is, and it kind of looks towish in design. It's got some straight lines and some curved lines. It's got that futuristic, sleek kind of look. It's got lots of things that I would need to nip off. I would need to nip off the handle. I'd nip off that. Obviously, this is a lunch container. Picked it up for like $1. You know, but there's not much that I would need to hide on it. There's like a name that I could card stock over. There's some round areas in the back that it would be really easy to put like a roundish turret on there, or some of those drones. It could be a connection point for drones to land. What I really like are these individual container pieces that are on what I would consider the front. This is how I would do the front. What I would do is either put the cockpit here, or do like a secondary raised cockpit here, or possibly put a gun platform here. Obviously, this isn't going to have a set of stat lines or whatever. This is going to be either scenario based, like it's a you know, you've got to get something off planet and it's stuck on the planet. You've got to get a slow moving object to it and get it off of the surface of the area while they're trying to get to it and kill it, or any number of different scenario pieces. It can also just act as cover. Now, another thing that's really cool is the way the bottom is set up. It's flat, so if you wanted to have it flying, you could easily do it as a flying situation. But I'm probably gonna put landing pads, landing gear on it, because I just think it would look extra sexy with landing gear. And along the front, there's a lot of cool things you can put here. If you were to magnetize it, you could put like different types of weapons, say missile pods or heavy weaponry, any number of different things. It's just got a really towish appearance to it, and if you've got the appropriate bits to put on this, you can do some really cool things with it. Now, you could, I've never popped this open, pardon me, but if you wanted to trick out the inside, you could totally trick out the inside with all of these elements. Now, the one thing I would be concerned about is painting, because this is flexible. You know, this, let me show you, this moves a lot, so I'm not sure how well paint would adhere to it. So you might need to do like a couple layers of priming or things along those lines, but it's an amazing find. And like I said, it's $1. Let's say I try this and it's a complete and utter failure. It's $1, no big deal. So that was the first cool find that I found. The second was, I'm going to show you kind of the combination here. Now this could be either like a Tyranid or a Cthulhu thing. This is a solid metal, you can probably hear that, solid metal, like aluminum cast shell. Now, anyone who's familiar with 40K universe, a lot of like the Titans and stuff, they've got like a great big carapace on it, and this is literally like a carapace by design. Now the inside has got practically no interesting structure whatsoever, but that's fine. I'm not interested in that. My primary concern is all of that sexy detailing on the outside, which has got just an amazing look to it. Sorry that it went a little bit dark there, but this was a secondary thing that I found that could act as its own piece of terrain. If this was to be like a Tyranid outpost or something, it can act as that. If you're into Cthulhu, like I'm into Cthulhu, I found some interesting bone structure stuff. And I know Cthulhu doesn't deal a lot with like the undead or whatever, but being an undead player, I can't help myself. So I found a pack of dinosaur bones, and I was thinking about maybe doing like an undead, ancient underwater titan style creature. I don't know what I would do coming out of the middle one, but I really like the look of how these let me get the light on here. How these bone structures work with the dragons, and if I were to do some sort of an under structure, I could put 4 legs walking forward, and then all I would really need is something that would function either for eyes or for a face, and possibly a set of giant claws. Storage would be a complete nightmare, but I mean, laying this down on the table would be amazing. So this is the kind of stuff that I've been looking at, guys. I've been picking up. I haven't been busy with the hobby. I've just not been busy with the camera, and I really apologize about that. So take care. Love you guys. Bye bye.